Just before we start, people, I'd really appreciate it if you could support my friend's charity. It's for Restless Development. It's a charity where they help young people become great leaders. It's a very good charity. Please help my friend out by donating or just spreading the word about the charity. There's a link to it in the description of this video and all my future videos as well. Thank you. Let's just get straight into the video. Hello people, hope you're doing good. I'm feeling a lot better now. Still not perfect. My throat's still a bit and I'm a bit stuffy in the nose, but a lot better than what I was, let's say that. I'm ready to record a video, bring some energy back. I'm happy now. Today I'm talking about a film which I'm really excited to talk about. I saw this film yesterday. It was a film that I was very interested to see. And I'm very happy to say that I saw this film. I'm very excited to suggest this film to you. Today I'm talking about Late Night with the Devil. This is directed by, I'm guessing, brothers Cameron Cairnes and Colin Cairnes. I'm guessing they're brothers. They are directors that I have never heard of before. They've apparently made 2 movies, as seen on Letterboxd, and I've just never seen them before. But this movie is about a fake talk show that was on in the 1970s, and it's about the lost tapes where the presenter brings in a person who can talk to the devil, and mishaps happen. You get the picture. It's a horror movie about the devil on a late night TV show. It stars David Dastmalchian, a guy that I really like. I think this guy's a very incredible actor. I'm so glad he's getting the recognition he deserves now. And I saw this yesterday, and I'm so happy to say that we're finally having good horror movies again. After watching crap like Imaginary and Night Swim and all this crap that Blumhouse is churning out, and I'm just getting sick and tired of it now. Late Night with the Devil was such a breath of fresh air. I don't really want to talk about the story too much in the event, because of course spoilers, but I also feel like this is one of these movies where the less you know about the events in the movie, the better it'll be, really. I've got to talk about the production and the way this film is made. I loved it. I think the directors did an impeccable job of making this feel like a real late 70s night talk show. Like, honestly, at times I thought I was actually watching lost footage from back in those times. It was so realistic. The way it was filmed, the way the camera looked with all the grain on it, the way people dressed, the sets, the cameras, the audio. It looked absolutely brilliant. I looked at like something exactly out of that time period. I also like some of the editing as well, how they keep saying in the movie, we'll cut to commercial breaks and we'll be right back. And I really like how they interchange camera work as well. When we're seeing like actual footage of the show, it's 4:3 aspect ratio, and then they implement like fake behind the scenes footage as well into this movie, and that's just like normal camera work, and it's black and white. And then when we're seeing things in the perspective of our main character, it's more normal camera work and it's in colour, and it looks like a more modern movie at that point. It was just such a well-made movie, and I think the directors, production designers, costume designers, makeup artists did a flawless job of bringing this movie to life and making it feel realistic. The performances in this are also really good. David Dastmalchian, absolutely brilliant in this film. He plays the main character, our host, and honestly, he'd make a great one on a late night show just by this performance. He's always been a very comedic actor. There's only been a few times where he's tried to be serious. And I think in this film he really showed his serious acting chops. And he knocked it out of the park brilliantly. I also think everyone else does a brilliant job as well. Even the child actress who plays the little girl in this movie, I thought she was brilliant. She was very... I don't know what it is. I think she was meant to be not great. She was supposed to be weird and unnerving. And I think she did a really good job of that, and I don't know how to put it. Her performance wasn't good, but it wasn't really meant to be. It was meant to be weird and out of place, and I think she did a really good job with that. And something else I have to mention with the direction and how this film is made, I'm so happy that there is a really good use of practical effects. People will say, oh, it doesn't look that realistic, would have been better if it was CGI. Well, I think the practical effects were made on purpose to fit with the time period. I'm not going to get into spoilers, but there's this bit right towards like the third act that was really well done, really good. And I think they just did an incredible job with that. They did really well with the practical effects in this film. And getting into pieces of the story, not getting into it, I do like sort of the commentary that they add into this film, how price of fame, what people will do to get famous, get to the big leagues. Funny enough, I am writing an essay about that, with a couple of films in mind. So maybe I could add this one into there as well. Who knows? But yeah, I think they did a really good job with that. The whole message is, you know that saying, selling your soul to the devil to make money. Well, this is about a guy who literally sells his soul to the devil to make money. And I think they did a really good job with that message and that theme as well. But I did like how they gave all the characters a reasoning for why they act and believe certain things. There's one character in here who is pretty unlikable. He's a right asshole to everyone, but you can kind of see why he acts that way, and it's quite understandable as well. If you were in his shoes, I feel you'd think that way as well. And it's like that for all the other characters as well. However, unfortunately, there were a few things that I didn't really like about this movie. For one, I think the movie takes a little bit of time to get going. There's this huge exposition dump right at the start. And it lasts for about 4 minutes. Add to one, there's like 2 minutes of flipping logos at the start. That was really annoying. So the pacing of this film was just quite sluggish for the first part. And it kind of gets a little bit repetitive in the first 2 acts where we see footage from the show and then it's behind the scenes. Footage from the show, behind the scenes. And it keeps doing that. And it's not until the 3rd act where we get into the real unnerving, real horror things about this movie. But the 3rd act was the complete opposite. If anything, that was a bit rushed. I do like the 3rd act. I do like how it ends. I think the final shot was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. But I don't know, I just think it kind of rushed its way through that last little part, really. So there's kind of just that little section in between that's nicely paced. But the things before that and the things after it, the pacing was just a bit off about this movie, really. And also some things visually just don't look good. There's not much CGI in this movie, but I see what they were trying to do, but no, it just didn't work at all. It didn't look realistic at all. Didn't take me out at the moment. It looked fine enough, but I don't know. Could have done a little bit better, really. And I think my only other small complaint is that this isn't really a movie I'd see in the cinema, really. It's more of a movie you'd like to see on a TV screen, a straight-to-streaming movie. I think that's because of the way it's shot. It's like a TV, so it helps if you saw it on a TV, really. Especially on one of those square ones. Not really on a big screen with high-tech sound and good quality picture. You kind of like it on a smaller screen, really, with a bit dimmer sound. But, I mean, that's just me. Maybe if I saw it on the TV, I'd like it a lot better. But other than that, I think Late Night with the Devil is just what I've been waiting for, really. Over the past week, I've been saying how trash horror has been recently, how we're getting this stupid Winnie the Pooh horror cinematic universe, and how like films like this are just going to get swept under the rug. I'm happy though. I'm very happy to say that my theatre was full packed cinema. I was very happy with that. I'm so glad this movie's gaining attention. So please, if you can, please go and see Late Night with the Devil. As I said, I think it would be a better movie to be watched on the telly, really, on streaming. But if you really want to see it in the cinema and support it, please do as soon as you can, honestly. This is a really great movie. I'd highly suggest you see it. I'm going to give Late Night with the Devil an 8 out of 10. Absolutely brilliant. See it when you can. And guys, that is it for the end of this review. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have seen Late Night with the Devil, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know in the comments. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a good day. And see you later.